Let me show you how to earn your first 500k in the next 90 days as a total beginner with zero online presence. So you want to make money online in the next 90 days and you don't have online presence. This is exactly what you're going to do. And if you follow the steps I'm about to outline for you, in the next 90 days, you're going to have 500k sitting pretty cool in your account. So there are 5 steps involved. If you follow the 5 of them, in the next 90 days, you're going to come to the comment section of this video and testify that it works. This is what I did when I started, and I've helped a couple of my clients do something. So I'm very sure it's going to work for you if you implement it step by step. And by the way, I was invited on NTA just the other day, and this is exactly what I thought on national television, NTA, and everyone in the studio was wowed. Everyone was taking notes. At the end of the session, we had behind the scenes session, just answering their questions and giving them clarity. It's amazing. So I'm sure it's going to work for you. Grab your pen and paper. Let's do this. So I'm assuming you already have a skill or a business, because this is what we're going to sell to earn our first 500,000 in the next 90 days. So say, for example, you are a baker, you bake cake, you are very good at it, and you have zero online presence, and you're looking to earn 500k in the next 90 days. This is what we're going to do. So first step is to pick a platform. This platform must be a platform where your target audience hang out. So as a baker, I am going to choose Instagram and TikTok. Instagram, because this is where you get a lot of poached people who are always celebrating one thing or the other, because they're the ones that will pay me for my cake. Now I'm going to use TikTok because it's super easy to grow on TikTok. Now that I've picked the right platforms for my business, the next thing is to make a list of 20 successful creators or business owners that do exactly what I do. You call them your competitors. I'm going to sit down and look for 20 successful bakers on Instagram, and I'm going to spend hours studying them, their successful posts, the ones that are not very successful, the kind of things they do, where and when they do those things. This is me preparing myself for my 500k in the next 90 days. Next thing is that I'm going to sit down and have a 30-day content plan. I'm going to map out what I'm going to post in the next 30 days. I am going to post content twice a day. I'm going to post in the morning by 7 a.m., which is a perfect time to get people before they go to work. I'm going to post again in the evening by 6 p.m. This is a time you get people relaxed after work. They are perusing social media, so they will see my content. So for the next 30 days, I'm going to post content twice a day talking about my yummy cakes. Because I'm posting twice a day, it's going to be 60 content in all. And this content is going to be a mix of text, pictures, videos, and even carousel. So this combination is a perfect match to get attention of my target audience. So with this, I'm done with my background check and preparation. By the way, if I want to go extra, I'm actually going to include Facebook and YouTube, because what we do here is to repurpose content. So now that I'm done with my background check and preparation, we move on to step 2, which is to launch the business. I'm going to go on to create an optimized account on those platforms. I'm assuming you don't even have any account yet. Mark that word optimized account. So if my name is Janet Johnson, I'm not going to say Janet Johnson. I'm going to name myself Bake with Janet, or any other important keyword that will make anyone that comes in contact with me know what I do without explanation. So I'm going to go on to optimize my profile, the name, the profile picture, and details about me that I'm going to put out there on social media. I'm going to make sure it is top notch, especially the profile picture. I'm going to look for one of the most yummy cakes ever and use it as my profile picture, and other details will be perfect. Once I'm done with optimization, I'm going to get into content creation. Remember, we already have a 30-day content ready. I'm going to go on and start posting them. And while at it, I'm going to do something very important that will help me grow my audience really fast and even make sales. And that is to look for influencers that I am going to gift my cake. Yes, I'm going to play very smart. I am not going to take the route of slow snail speed. Yes, I am going to play smart. I'm going to identify 10 to 20 influencers and their birthdays or some occasions they value so much. So once I identify them, I'm going to reach out to them and let them know that I want to gift them yummy cakes. So I'm going to have an agreement with them on when and where to deliver the cake. I'm going to sit down and bake yummy cakes sizable yummy cakes and deliver to them. This is the smartest way to gain attention overnight in the online space, and not just gaining attention. The influencer is going to drive traffic to my business page, and this traffic is actually the set of people that are willing to pay me for my business. Remember, we have a target to earn 500K in the next 90 days. So in my first 30 days, I've already done the heavy lifting, getting those people that are going to announce me to my audience ready. Now, at this stage, I'm going to make sacrifice because the cakes I'm baking and delivering are all mine. So yes, this is making sacrifices for the big break that is coming in the next 90 days. So from day 1 to day 30, I am creating irresistible content and building relationships with people that matter. This is the exact strategy that will launch you to your target audience, helping you to earn at least 500K in the next 90 days. Now, let's talk about the right content that will get you the attention you desire. Remember, not all content will convert. So I'm going to create what we call edutainment content. I'm going to educate my audience. I'm going to entertain them. Educating them is teaching them all about cakes, why celebrate with cake, how to preserve cake, how to combine colors on cake, just anything about cake that an average person would need to know. This kind of content is appreciated by your audience, especially how to preserve a cake, how to order a cake, sizes of cake, what you do with cakes, everything about cake, even how to eat cake. So the content is going to be 60-40%. 60% is educating content and 40% is entertaining content. And like I said, it's going to be a mixture of text, images, and videos. I'm going to explore all options because we have only 90 days to earn our 500K. So with this settled, we move on to step 3, which is the most important section of our monetization, 90 days monetization. So what I'm going to do right now is to double down on content creation. I've seen what works in the last 30 days. I am going to double down, doing more of what works. But most importantly, this day 31 to day 60 is visibility and promotion. So this is the exact time I'm going to reach out to these influencers and start baking and delivering those yummy cakes. I'm going to make sure that I bake the best, the most yummy cake ever and send to them. Then I'm going to ask them humbly to send me reviews, send me testimonials, just anything from them, whether it's picture or videos that will prove that I actually deliver this cake. So as a smart person, I am going to go to their pages and get video clips of those celebrations, because my cake is going to be on the table where the celebration is happening. And I'm also going to make use of the testimonials they sent to me. These are social proof that I am good at what I do. Imagine an influencer with just 100,000 followers on Instagram talking about how you gifted her a cake on her birthday, and then she goes on to tag you on that post. You have blown. I mean, you have gotten all. Imagine doing it for 10 more influencers. That means you are going to blow up overnight, because these influencers are giving you free visibility. Everyone that sees the cake and likes it is going to click on your tag, and then they will land on your page. There you are with yummy content. I mean, interesting content, videos, and text-based images of what you do. So it's a proof that you're actually the one that baked this cake. Go check your DM. These guys are going to flood you with a lot of requests. Now, this is massive traffic being sent to your page, even as a beginner. Now, at this stage, there are 2 types of audience you're going to have. You're going to have people that are interested in buying cakes from you. I mean, their events are coming up and they're looking for someone that will bake yummy and affordable cakes for them. You're also going to have another set of audience. These are people that would love to learn how to bake cake. These guys are going to be in my DM, sending me message day and night. As a smart person, I'm going to go to my DM and start answering them. This brings us to step 4, day 60 to 90. The monetization stage. We are ready to make money. I mean, cash out from our business. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly announce a free class, a 2-day beginner training to teach anyone that wants to learn how to bake yummy cakes, how it is done. Remember, this is a free class. And because it's a free class, you are going to have hundreds of people join this class. You can actually hold this class on WhatsApp, on Telegram, or any other platform you are comfortable using. And the next thing to do is to organize this 2-day class. Make sure it's value packed. So I'm going to go on to plan this 2-day class. Make sure I give value in this free class. And then I'm going to upsell them my premium program. At this stage, someone that goes through the free class and gain a lot of value is willing to pay to join a premium class, like where you're going to get the real deal. It could actually be a 10-day become a professional baker class. I'm going to just sit down and look for that particular package that is irresistible. Then I'm going to price it between 5,000 to 10,000, making sure that my audience are willing to pay for it. Remember, at this stage, customers from these influencers are already in my inbox asking me to bake cakes for their event. So I'm already making money from baking those cakes and delivering to them, and as well collecting testimonials from them, social proof that I am actually good at what I do. So you already started making money from day 60, at most day 80. You are already making money. There are two ways we are making money already. We are selling our products to people that have seen us on those influencers page, and then we are getting ready to have a 2-day free class followed by a premium class. Now, let's do the maths. If I host a 2-day free training where I teach them the basics of cake and get them interested in everything about cakes, at the end of these 2 days, because it's a free class, I'll expect to have like 200 to 300 people in my free class. At the end of this free class, I'm going to introduce a paid class. I'm going to make it affordable, like 5,000 in Naira or maybe $3, to make sure that a lot of people sign up, because I want a lot of people to come in. So if I price this class for 5,000 only, and I'm able to get only 50 people join the class, can you see the figure? That's a whopping 250,000 Naira made from the class. And I will make sure I deliver massive value to these guys. Now we move on to our second source of income, which is the customers, people that are asking me to bake cakes for them. So say I price my cake for 15,000, which is the minimum because cakes cost more than that. And I'm able to get only 20 customers in these 90 days. We're going to have 15,000 by 20. Guys, look at the massive result. 300,000 Naira from this. And if we add it to our 250K we already have, that means we have a total of 550,000 in just 90 days. You can actually do more than this. You may do less than this too, depending on your marketing campaign. So that is exactly how anybody with zero audience is going to make at least 500K in the next 90 days. Now, is this going to be easy peasy? No. It's going to require a lot of work, but it is worth it, because if at the end of 90 days, you are able to start making 500K from a business you just started just the other day, you agree with me that it's worth it. So if you are going to put in the work, you are going to get the result you desire. And that's why I encourage you to plan ahead so you don't get overwhelmed along the way and you give up. So this is exactly how I'm going to make my first 500K in the next 90 days as a baker with zero audience, zero influence in the online space. This works for different niches, whether you are a trainer, a tailor, a makeup artist. Just apply this to your business and you're going to get a lot of results. Let me know in the comment section if you got value from this and you're willing to start. I'll be there sharing you on. See you in my next video.